Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. A long Friday night for the Mets and Phillies. 14 innings, 5 hours and 23 minutes. A drop fly ball by Chris Young in the bottom of the 14th inning helps the Phillies get the game winner as they beat the Mets 6-5.
Well, the Mets and the Phillies did not score from the 6th inning on. Last score was the 5th inning. And, of course, the game went, 14. So 3 errors by the Mets, and they were costly. 2 unearned runs. I don't know where to start with this, but it all started, like Gary said, with the drop fly ball, and then Ruiz followed with a base hit, then the intentional walk to load the bases, and Brignac, who looked terrible the whole night, got the big base hit to win the ball game.
You know, the wind was blowing, swirling so bad out there that late in the game that, you know, he did, when he went back on, he had to turn, and maybe he just lost a little sight of it at the end, but he still got there. He just dropped it.
It's like I'm looking dead at it, ball's coming down, and I just completely lost it. You know, I got a little blurry, and it's like I didn't even see it. You know, I don't know why it happened, but, you know, there's no excuse. Big mistake, and you know, a game where if you play that long, you want to be able to win, and, you know, for me not to come up with that play, you know, it sucks. But, you know, things happen, you just got to get ready for tomorrow.
I don't care if you're hitting 400 and drop a fly ball and, you know, cost your team that's played so hard for 5 hours, you know, feel terrible for them. But, you know, we got to come out tomorrow and get ready to play again.
Bobby Abreu had a big hit for the Mets in the 5th inning to give them a lead. Phillies tied in the bottom of the 5th on a ball that trickled between Daisuke Matsuzaka's legs, and then the Mets used their whole bullpen.
Yeah, they did. They used 8 pitchers today. Rafael Montero could not get out of the 4th. After that, the relievers were outstanding, and the second unearned run that he has given up this week cost him another level.
Henry was going to go. Actually, I was going to kind of watch his pitch count. He wasn't going to throw a lot. We were hoping to get 2 innings out of him, no more than 25 pitches. So, and then Recker was in the game. You know, we just haven't done much against anybody's bullpens lately. That's been a huge concern. But you know, we came back and, you know, couldn't get anything going late in the game. And with our pitching situation, we had to make so many double switches. We took a lot of our, you know, guys in the middle of the lineup out, but we had to get innings out of our guys. So
saw the Mets play a 14-inning game for the second time this year. Their 3-game winning streak comes to an end. Game 3 of this series on Saturday afternoon with Jacob deGrom on the mound against Kyle Kendrick. 3 o'clock the game time Saturday on Pix 11. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.